Today we're looking at the Summer Game Fest event. This is something I look forward to all year round. We know we're going to get some world premieres, some surprising reveals, and then I'll give my overall thoughts at the end of the event. Alright, let's get into it. Oh, that's hot. It's hot. Oh, look at Jeff Keighley. What a beautiful man.
Hello everybody, I'm Jeff Keighley, and this is Summer Game Fest, a live showcase of what's next in the wide world of video
I like the
games.
graphics, man. They always
We are
up
live
their
here in
game
Los Angeles,
every
whether you're streaming
year.
at home or watching inside an
It looks like they're doing the Mandalorian thing,
Welcome to our
where they like
showcase event.
build the set
Over
around the
next 2
person, and there's like
hours, we'll give
a
you
ton of
updates on the
LED
games
like
you love, be joined by
displays
special
all
developer
around
guests,
them on the bottom,
and
on the
yes,
top, on
have
the
a
sides.
few surprises along the way too. Now, what I love about this show is that it's a true cross-industry showcase. Whether you play on Xbox, PC, PlayStation, Switch, or mobile, we'll
Switch,
have
that's
games
us,
for
baby,
you.
Switch.
It doesn't matter your platform of choice. We're all here to come together as one community that simply loves the art of amazing video games. The biggest franchises in
What
the
an opening.
industry are here, like Call of Duty. You'll get introduced to exciting new worlds and new teams, and we'll make room for small independent developers who we think deserve the spotlight too. If we do this right, hopefully you'll discover a few new games to put on your wish lists. And even if you don't get every announcement that you desire, and let's face it, you're not going to get everything today, but we've got a lot of great stuff. So let's get started. Over 30 years ago, Capcom Street Fighter hit arcades.
Street Fighter 6.
Ever since, this
People
legendary
didn't like
Japanese
Street Fighter
fighting
5,
game
especially when it
series
came
continued to
out.
evolve.
I don't know if the
Street
community
Fighter 6
years
is
later,
coming in
liked it.
2023, and right now, we're excited to officially confirm a character coming to the game and show you the exclusive first gameplay footage.
Who's coming into
Enjoy.
Street Fighter 6? We saw this at State of Play for a little bit, but now we can see the real deal.
You won't know what hit you.
America's Hero is back.
Let's get this mission started.
Oh. Is it Guile? I've seen him in Street Fighter 4. I thought he was in 5, but maybe he wasn't.
This will be a good fight. Got you in my sights.
Man, Ryu looks so good. It looks good. I love the paint on the ground. It has a weird style.
I'm just on another level.
That looks pretty hype. I wish I could get in Street Fighter, because you guys know I love Super Smash Bros. Melee. But man, I don't know if I can get into Street Fighter. I need to get a box.
It's all about the comb. All right, next it's time for a brand new game announcement here at Summer Game Fest. Check this out.
World premiere.
Sergeant Leo Alvarez of the CM Leth Recon Squad. Our mission was to enter the Tantalus base, locate the ComSat relay, and bring it back online. We found the relay, but there was a problem.
Get that door closed now, Private.
I don't know what this game is.
Close that gate. Nothing gets in here. Ray didn't make it.
Releases of One Piece.
Willis, take the lead.
It looks more like horror, and I'm not into horror games.
What we found was a new kind of evil. And it found us first.
Is this Left 4 Dead? Or not Left 4 Dead,
This wasn't human.
no, because that's a Soul game. Oh, is that Aliens? Oh, it's an Alien game.
Willis! Open fire! Go, go, go! Alvarez, through that door!
This is like Colonial Marines Part 2. Imagine.
Hold that door, Sergeant! Son of a...
I don't
Wow,
know
you
what
just
I
left
saw,
him there.
but I know when I close my eyes, I still see it. Now everyone's dead. And someone needs to know.
It's called Aliens. I wonder if it's like a straight up horror game. Oh no, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be like a twin stick shooter. Alright, that could be fun.
That was Aliens Dark Descent, and it's coming in 2023 to console and PC. Next, 2 years ago at the Game Awards, we revealed the Callisto Protocol from the creative forces behind the Dead Space franchise.
Dead
Today,
Space, that's
I am thrilled
what I
to
couldn't
get to
think of
show
the
you
name of.
first raw gameplay alongside its creator, Glenn Schofield. But first, here's the quote-unquote Schofield cut of the brand new trailer with a little more gore.
Oh, great, I didn't think there was enough gore last time. I wish I loved horror games. I just don't like horror games, so it's like hard for me to be excited for these types of games.
Take a look outside. Did you know that they call Callisto the Dead Moon? Dead. Just like you would have been if I hadn't fished you out of that wreck. So whatever you're holding on to right there, that's your old life. You gotta let that go. Because your new life is entirely in my hands. I'm just trying to give you a chance.
The hair for you guys.
Rebirth.
Oh no, did not like that. Nope. Not a game I'm interested in. Won't be playing this.
I just love that last part. Gives me chills every time.
It does look good though. Because we know EA is coming out with their own remake of Dead Space. And I don't know, EA. This looks pretty good. God.
Welcome to your new home.
I didn't need to see that. Well, if you guys are excited for that game, I hope you are, because it looks
That's right.
good. But
we know
man,
what you wanted
nope,
to see. And joining me now, Glenn
Not for me.
Schofield, Striking Distance. Glenn,
Oh, it's
first of
coming out
all,
Christmas time.
Congratulations! This game looks absolutely incredible, and I gotta say, the fact that you have built this team
Is that like the
this
showstopper,
studio,
you guys
new
think, or you
IP,
think they're gonna have like
shipping this December,
one more
all in
like
COVID,
big
blows me away. So
big
congratulations.
release?
Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks for having us. I really do appreciate it, Jeff. And, you know, for a second, just give me a second. You know, I want to thank you for all you've done for the game industry all these years, man. I think I've known you like 16, 17 years now. And you've been an ambassador. You've amplified new games, new studios, and I just wanted to thank you. I really do
Oh,
appreciate
well,
it.
Thank you. It's not about me. It's about you guys.
Yeah, I know, but
I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And yeah, it's so fun to do these shows and to show this game. So people saw the trailer, but what I'm so excited today is that you just brought a raw gameplay sequence. This game is in development, and people are going to be blown away, I think, when they see it. But tell us a bit about what are we going to see today?
yeah, we got a couple minutes of, like you said, like raw gameplay. It's 2 segments in the first half of the game. One is a med bay, another one is a power station, and you're going to see some new enemies, some brutality, some just about everything. We're showcasing a new weapon called the Grip. Okay. It's like a gravity gun, but it picks up the enemies and it shoves them into giant fans. It rips them apart. It's great. And then check out the nice ending we have, where we we usually will kill
it wasn't
our main
nice
character Jacob.
It's too gory for
in
me.
a very unique way. And just for a second, I want to thank the team, man. Like you said, through COVID, through everything else, the dedication, the hard work, you guys are amazing. Thank you very much.
Oh, well, Glenn, I got to say, again, what you guys are shipping this year, this looks like a world-class next-gen game.
I didn't even know he was like
it's
moving.
rare that
He's like
teams
kind of
bring
like
something
breathing
like
in the
this
background.
this year, and let's let the footage speak for itself.
Thank you.
Glenn
Thanks.
Schofield, striking distance. Here it is, the first gameplay.
Oh,
of
there's
Callisto
more. We're getting
Protocol.
more. Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to handle this game. That's kind of cool. We're gonna see like story beats with like holograms. Which I feel like for the Division that didn't work, but it looks like it works here. He's gonna cut his legs off like the original games. Was he not dead before? I guess not. My man's just going ham on him. Everything's like so close up. Oh, he's faster. He was faster on the ground. Oh, that's really sick though. Is he still coming? Wait, he just got obliterated by the fan. He's still coming after him. So don't cut their legs. They like crawl faster than when they walk.
Oh my God.
That was
That
wild.
just happened. All right, moving on. This October, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 arrives. Infinity Ward is once again returning to its roots for a modern-day action game, and today we're about to show you the world premiere of its gameplay with a level
Bringing back
playthrough.
those
To tell
there's
us
like those
more,
Tomb Raider
let's head to the
cutscenes
Port
or
of Long Beach
death
to
scenes.
check in with Johanna Ferris, the head of Call of Duty.
Ooh, Call of Duty.
Hi everyone.
Ah,
In
like
2019, Modern
2009,
Warfare
I think
everything.
Modern Warfare 2 came out,
And
or was
on
it
October
2011?
28th, we usher in a new
Anyway,
era of Call of
high
Duty
school was
with
all
the
about
launch
Modern
of
Warfare
Modern
1
Warfare 2.
and 2. 3 a little
We are
bit, but 3
back,
wasn't the best.
we
But
are
Modern Warfare
bigger,
2,
and we are bringing
it's going to be a
the
remake
entire
though, so it's
team.
going to be a little different.
Price, Gaz, Soap, Alejandro, and of course, Ghost. We needed a stage big enough to debut Call of Duty in a whole new way, inspired by the world we're about to enter. Oil rigs, cargo ships, and staggering odds are just the beginning. Here,
I think
is
they keep the
Modern
Russian
Warfare
scene. There's no way they keep the Russian scene, right? Or was that Modern Warfare 3?
Eyes in the rig.
Alright, that's our target. Shadows 1 and 2. Push to your hook point. Let's invite ourselves in.
All stations.
It looks good though.
Copy. Press for assault. Stay on comm. We board, clear, disarm that missile.
Be ready for anything. This could be a trap.
But with how bad they treated Vanguard, I was watching videos on it. It's just like, I don't know if they had enough time to make this one too. Seems like they just haven't had enough time to put enough effort.
Good hook. Up and at him.
All Shadows, the missile is on this platform. I want full containment. Got 3 AQ internal. 2-1 making entry.
Was this in the first game? It's been so long since I put the campaign.
Cut right clear through.
But maybe they did attack an oil rig. I thought it started with a ship. But I think this is gonna be like a new story.
Room clear. Coming out.
Shadow 1 moving to the south.
Let's be honest, all of us Call of Duty players, we know that we just run in there, guns blazing, hip firing, everything. No tacticality.
Two above.
The weather effects look good though.
Ghost, we're moving to the main deck. What's your status?
Boarding the ship with Shadow 3 now.
Roger that. Man down. Rush out.
We need to move fast. All Shadows, force out. I want eyes on that container now. 2 copies, moving.
We gotta roll.
Shadow 1, Ghost. Visual on flares coming from the ring. What's your status, over?
Ghost, they're signaling the ship. They're gonna launch that missile.
You know they're just gonna have to stick some crazy explosions and big set pieces. So that's kind of what I'm excited for this.
2 copies off. Move to the helipad, Sergeant. Go, hit the stairs, flank 'em.
Clear.
Since I'm like not a fan of like Warzone, I kind of just want like a good modern warfare, just multiplayer. Like more traditional, you know. Team deathmatch, search and destroy.
Controls.
On that damn ship.
Actual, we got a problem. Missile was armed. Or somewhere on the ship.
You have your orders, son. Stop that launch.
Let's move out! Ghost, this is Zero 1 back in the water, inbound to your position!
Solid copy, we're taking effective fire. The LZ will be hot.
Roger that! Once we're on deck, we push to the bridge! Fast! Secure those controls! Stop this missile, yep! How do we board? Take the ramp! Hold tight, Sergeant! Let's have ourselves a gunfight! Missile controls are on the bridge! Have to stop the line!
I don't know, like, something's just like not grabbing me for this.
Alejandro, maintain overwatch from the rig. We're forcing up. Copy that.
Maybe this was just like the original. I do remember like a big ship. I just didn't remember the oil rig.
They're forcing up.
It does look like shipment though.
I'm moving.
Containers are the only cover we have.
Just don't get caught between them.
Like, I mean, what if they opened with the sniper mission? I mean, I don't know, maybe they don't want to like spoil anything. I feel like it would have felt a little more iconic than this mission.
Get to that door. Check your corner.
Watch the container! X-ray down!
Horse right. Zero 1, the missile's preparado. How far are you from the bridge? This is 1. We're pushing towards the entry now. Copy that.
Poor guy.
They closed off the bridge entry. Secure the deck and we'll blow the door.
Visual on bridge entry.
Check it. Controls are internal. All right, stand back. This is Shadow 1 going explosive on bridge entry. 3, 2, 1, execute!
Ooh, October
Pre-order
28th.
now and get early access to the open beta.
That's what we're talking about. And joining us now, up from Long Beach, Johanna, great to see you. How's everything?
It's great. Thanks.
I could see me getting it because like a bunch of my friends want to play it.
So we saw the first gameplay. Thanks for that extended sequence. Looks
But it still looks fun.
incredible.
I still play
Jeff,
like
tell us
some.
a bit about that mission. Where is that set in the game? What are we seeing there?
It's like not a
Absolutely.
mod,
So,
but it's like
first
a
of all, we're
Modern
really excited to
Warfare
welcome
2 or
back,
3
Captain John Price and,
kind of thing. They have their own servers. It's a lot of fun.
Gaz,
a lot of people play on them still.
Garrick. You know, they're not actually in what we just saw today, but they're returning members from 141, and then the other two characters that you may recognize from the older franchise that we're reimagining are Simon Ghost Riley and of course Soap John McTavish, and then a couple other new characters in here that we're really excited that we got to create for this game. First, Commander Philip Graves and Mexican Special Forces Colonel Alejandro. And Alejandro, I gotta say, it's a character we're really excited about. He's a guy who's super capable and a guy who's just as important as Task Force 141. But as far as the level's concerned, you know, I got a shout out to IW. You know, this was a tremendous collaboration across all of the different disciplines. As you saw, everybody coming together, some really motivated devs here. And, you know, you saw the wind and the animations and the awesome sound design. And of course, our new water tech, which is actually pushing the boat in different directions. It's creating a physically dynamic environment, allowing for the cover you were seeing. In certain cases, you could be behind cover, and then suddenly that cover would shift and leave you exposed, but it also leaves the enemy exposed, creating this emergent gameplay. So again, I'm very excited. Just can't wait I'm so excited that we get to show it off today.
And that's just a hint of where things are going to go. Johanna, tell us a bit about Call of Duty overall. Modern Warfare 2, obviously, we're so excited that it's back this year, but you've got lots going on across Call of Duty. What can we expect from you guys this year?
Yeah, we first of all, thanks for having us here. We're just so excited for October 28th. It's such a big moment, not just for Modern Warfare 2 and everything that Jeff and the team at Infinity Ward have built, but it really marks this step change, what we're calling a transformational moment for the entire franchise. You're going to see incredible rendering, incredible graphics, all the things just within the game itself, built all on one.
Yeah, but what is like Call of Duty gonna do that's new for like the
Warzone
next
and
10
Modern
years?
Warfare 2
I just want to see what Microsoft
Of
does
course,
for
there's
them.
a lot of chatter and interest about the new Warzone experience. We're affectionately calling it Warzone 2.0. There will be a standalone experience of Warzone for current existing players as well. So we're going to sort of feed the entire community there. But all eyes on the 28th. And again, I think the collaboration has just been incredible. Everybody's so excited for Task Force 141. Warzone coming to mobile as well for players on the go. We're on Steam, as you know. I mean, so it's just a big moment, and there's going to be a lot more to come in the months to follow.
Well, before we leave, we got to ask a little bit about Warzone 2. I know we just, we're showing gameplay here on this, but can you tell us anything? There was a little bit. It seems like there was a little bit of a tease maybe in the trailer yesterday.
Yeah, when we're seeing that from the community, we love when the fans can pick up some things, some chatter about maybe seeing high rise and other elements. But we will get into the details of Warzone 2.0 for sure. It will be an extension of the Modern Warfare 2 universe. Yeah. So all the more reason why we think this game, this moment is such an important title for all of us looking ahead. And like we said, we're having a bold vision around the entire future for the franchise. So we're in position. We're really excited.
All right, well, we're looking forward to October. Thanks so much for giving us a first look at the gameplay. Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2.
October 28th. That's when we're going to see it.
All right, well, we've got lots more Summer Game Fest still to go, and now it's time to announce a classic PC gaming franchise is coming back with a sequel over 30 years after its first release. I loved this game when I was growing up, so I'm honored to share this very first look.
I wonder what the game is. Oh, microids. What is this? I don't know what it is. Iconic franchise? It looks good. I'll turn it down just a hair. Flashback 2. I never heard of that game. Might have been before my time. Oh, it's coming out this winter though.
All right, let's turn back time. Back in 2017, we announced Witchfire at the Game Awards. Almost 5 years later, I am so excited that the team at the Astronauts in Poland has put together an in-depth look at the gameplay of this dark fantasy first-person shooter, which will enter early access soon. I am so excited to play this, and I bet you will be too after you see this.
It looks cool. But like, I'm not hyped for it. I don't know. Maybe it's the music. I don't know about that one.
Okay, next up comes an ambitious new game from a new independent studio in Europe starring some very familiar names. Enjoy this world premiere new game announcement.
Ooh, I wonder what it is.
Officer Taylor, Medlog 29. Today, I can't believe what I saw.
Solis, everything okay in there?
Dude, what's with all these scary games? Kind of sound like Troy Baker, didn't it? The narrator.
Something's going on here. And I need to find out what it is.
Fort Solis. Oh, it's Troy Baker. I was right.
That's something brand new, and look who it is. Troy and Roger in person. Guys,
I remember,
this is
like,
so fun. The fact
during
that
the
you're working on
PS4
a
era,
game
and, like,
together. What a cool
like
team up.
most of the big
Welcome
games,
to the
just Troy
show.
Baker was just like in
I
everything.
gotta ask you
It
guys,
was kind of crazy.
who are your characters in this game?
I feel like I haven't really
Well,
heard him in
I
anything
get to play
recently,
a
or at least I haven't
White,
like noticed it
medical officers
since like Last of Us
stationed
2.
at This base, Fort Solis, and it's the epicenter of this.
Maybe he's
mystery
taking
that
like a little
we'll
break.
Discover and uncover as we go through the game, and of course, my character will be at times in opposition with Roger's character.
The battle we've been waiting to see.
Every once in a yeah. Oh, man, we can't wait to show you what we've been working on. And by the way, Jeff, this looks awesome, man.
Yeah,
It's
man.
so great to be here. Thanks for having us.
It's so great that you're in another game. I mean, it's feel like this is your first game since Red Dead 2.
One of the first major ones for a while, and I play a character by the name of Jack Leary. He's a maintenance engineer on a remote
Turn it up a
Martian
little bit.
mining post.
Okay.
And his job is to make sure that none of the equipment breaks down while it's on their graveyard shift. The graveyard shift meaning Mars and Earth are really far apart from each other in their orbits around the sun. So help is not a simple call away.
I gotta ask. I think a lot of people will see this thing and they'll probably wonder. You know, it's a new team, right? Independent studio in Europe that's making this, but with huge production values. I'm curious, like, how did you guys get attached to this? Tell us a bit about the background.
I will say that 2020 to me was the most impactful year for games. It was the first, I mean, obviously we had this unprecedented event with the pandemic, and that forced the way that we looked at everything as a society, but also the way this industry functioned. But it was also brand new consoles. We had more tools that were being made available that were leveling the playing field between like the AAA studios and the indie studios or the AAA studios. And so, just like anybody else, we got reached out. James Tinsdale with this brand new studio said, we'd like for you to consider being a part of this game. And he walked me through a very brief description of what the experience was going to be like. And in the very beginning, he said, we want this to feel, it's a tight thriller. We want it to feel like Dead Space meets Duncan Jones' Moon. And I was like, sign me up. I'm into that, absolutely.
And full, like, performance capture and everything.
Ah,
right?
yeah.
Absolutely. New studio, brand new energy, and of course, I get to work with one of the best in the business.
And me.
I get the privilege
Who's the
of
other
getting to see this guy and watch him in action. I love to work, and I love the challenges and all the new innovations that this medium provides to performers. We can't wait to show you what we've been working on. I think it's going to knock
Yeah, I
your
guess I've
socks
seen
off.
some of the behind the scenes and the performance capture, Unreal Engine 5. I mean, it looks absolutely
It's like
phenomenal.
Dead Space.
Can you give us a hint about
There's
the
no way.
gameplay? Like, what are we going to do in this game?
No way for
The
me, at
verbs are
least.
always important. So we're going to let the game speak for itself. We'll be showing you more later on. But this is a game where you as the player, you're going to be exploring, you're going to be discovering. Like we said, it's a very tight thriller. So you're moving very fast-paced through this world. There'll be multiple locations, multiple ways for you to traverse, which we're excited to show you about. And then the narrative is a huge element to this. They didn't waste any resources on the performance for sure. I got to tell one quick story, if I can. It was one of our favorite moments. There is a lot of action in this game, and that was at the forefront of this. And to speak to the performance capture aspect, we brought in an incredible, I got to give him a shout out to Nathaniel, our stunt coordinator, who walked us through and really approached this in a completely different way than anything I've ever done before. And he says, I want to know the story of this fight. And so Roger and I sat down. We said, these are who our characters are. And he goes, give me 1 hour and I will come back to you with the story of this fight. And after an hour, he comes to us and he goes, it was like a recovery program. It was 12 steps. And he walked us through this incredible fight. And about halfway through it, I started tuning him out. And I was like, hey, man, I just want to let you know I've got no ego about this, but I can do a lot of things, but I can't do this. And he grabbed me by my shoulders and he says, oh, you can. You will. And it's going to be glorious.
And we did.
And we
it's
did.
like a dance. There was a lot of trust, and it worked out.
Yeah, I mean,
we're excited
big
about it,
stunts. I mean, this is so cool to see. It's an independent studio doing this, teaming up with you guys. We can't wait to see more. Troy, Roger, thanks for joining us here.
Happy to be here.
Summer Game
Thank
Fest.
you.
All right, appreciate it very much, guys. All right, well, next up, keeping up with the space theme, it's time to world premiere a very exciting new game, which will feature a musical score by industry legend Mick Gordon. This one is going to grab you, and we are so honored to debut it.
Oh, this looks good. This is scary again. It's always the scary stuff. A lot of horror stuff this summer. Oh, killer robots. Has the alien feel to it, right? Kind of that 70s or 80s sci-fi. Oh my god. Oh, it's coming on Game Pass.
Doesn't that look great? That
Still
was
no.
routine
No.
for the Xbox
No,
and
it didn't look
PC.
great,
was first
Jeff. It
announced
looks
a
scary.
decade ago and is now officially back. I can't wait to see more. Now it's time to check in with a very special guest who's been in his fair share of video games, including most recently Fortnite as the Foundation. Dwayne Johnson, welcome to Summer Game Fest. How are you?
What's up, everybody?
Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. What?
And what is up to the Summer Game Fest audiences live streaming right now around
Oh, he's just doing it in the gym.
Everybody inside the
Just
epic
look at glistening with sweat.
Dwayne
God, he
Johnson
looks
here
cut.
Coming at you from my Iron Paradise, the very hot and sweaty and smelly Iron Paradise, powered by, of course, Zoa Energy, the #1 fastest growing energy drink.
Is this
in
an
the
ad
game.
sponsorship?
You guys know me by a lot of nicknames. The Rock, La Roca in Spanish, Uncle Handsome, sexiest man alive, big drink energy.
God, The Rock still looks good.
Always room for a cheesy joke. There's always room for the extra large cheese pizza.
Dude, he's
especially when I'm
like,
delivering them. I deliver them often. You
Oh,
guys
he's
also
old,
know
man.
me
He's like
as
50,
the
55,
greatest
somewhere
and
around there.
most electrifying
Still looks great.
surprise in gaming that happened. You know me as the Foundation.
He probably
I
works
gotta
out
tell you
like
guys, #1, thank
10
you so
hours
much
a
for the
day.
Crazy response of me becoming the Foundation, but also
because like
I
if he
gotta say that,
stops,
I've had
you
such
know,
a pleasure,
it's probably hard to get
working
it back.
with,
You just gotta maintain.
Epic Games and the teams over there, and we cannot wait to show you what we have in store for the future.
Was The Rock gonna be in
Speaking of the
Fortnite?
future, in the future, you will also know me as Black Adam. Black Adam, as
Oh,
millions
sick.
of you know around the world who know the Black Adam mythology, he is ruthless, he is unstoppable. And for those who don't, I always like to say a quick tutorial is this. Black Adam has the powers of Superman, but the only difference, well, there's a few differences, but one of the biggest differences is Superman's weakness is magic, and Black Adam's, one of his superpowers is magic. So you do the math. October 21st. I cannot wait for you guys to see Black Adam around the world in theaters only. And you guys will finally see the hierarchy of power in the DC universe change.
Did you say he's better than
It
Superman?
has been an honor to become Black Adam, and it was
Henry
a-
Cavill versus Dwayne The
it's a
Rock.
role
I think
that's
The
in my
Rock's
DNA
gonna win
that
that
I was
one.
born to play. I was born to play the Man in Black, and I'm honored to show it to you guys on October 20th.
We're gonna get a trailer?
So until then, stay healthy, stay safe, stay focused, keep having fun, keep kicking ass, enjoy your gaming, and I'll see you down the road. This is Black Adam.
Oh man, this is gonna be good. Ooh,
What have your powers
I love The
ever
Rock.
given to you? Nothing but heartache.
I was a slave until I died. Then I was reborn a god.
so is he a superhero or a supervillain?
For no one. You can be the destroyer of this world,
Oh,
or you can be his savior. That's up to you.
you know, it took a little bit of time. I feel like DC's really like doing a lot better than when they first started. It's always getting compared to like Marvel, but like the Batman movie was pretty good, and you know the Joker movie was good. So they're like, you know, they're kind of coming back. They kind of figured it out, right? Outriders. I never got into this game because I didn't have anyone to play with. But everyone says this game was really good. Maybe it's time to kind of come back to it. Is it still a Game Pass? Oh, on tomorrow? Tomorrow they're gonna have a broadcast. This is like a weird little like montage. Capcom Fighting Collection. Oh, Xenoblade 3 is coming out in July. I didn't know that. I mean, I did know that. That was really short and really weird. But yeah. There wasn't anything new though. They've kind of been showing that. Oh yeah, I forgot about Fall Guys. June 21st. Can't wait for this to be cross-play, cross-progression. Everyone's going to be able to play with everyone. It's going to be free. And you get to keep all your stuff. And if you already bought the game, you can get their... they give you like a legacy pack. Something like that, where they give you more skins and stuff. Keep your kudos, keep your crowns. This is huge for Fall Guys. It's always a game I want to like come back to, you know? They always add more obstacles. And the tool creator won't be coming out on June 21st. But hopefully this year, who knows. But I can't wait for that creator tool. I can't wait to see what the community makes.
That
it's
was
gonna be
so
good.
fun to see Courage and Ray in that Fall Guys piece, and you can play and download Fall Guys for free starting June 21st across all platforms, including Nintendo Switch, Xbox, PC, and PlayStation. All right, back to another new game announcement. We're going to announce a brand new game and universe from a new team of legendary developers. Check this out.
I feel like I know Frost Giant Studios. It sounds familiar.
Discovery, this is Command. Storm's in your way. Prepare for extraction.
Signal's breaking up. Command, I'll do one last scan. See you soon. Over. Okay, hurry. Now we're talking. Command, I may be onto something. I have it, Command. Repeat, I have it. Mission accomplished.
Hang tight, Doc. I've got this.
What is this game? You think it's like a mech game?
Glad you could make it.
We gotta move. Now. There's a storm coming. And hell's coming with it.
Stormgate.
There you have it.
I don't know about
Tim,
that. We didn't really see any
congratulations.
gameplay, so it's hard to tell
Stormgate is
what it
real.
actually
We have
is.
a name and some details. So first of all, congratulations on this announcement. We're so excited about the return of RTS, brand new franchise. What is a Stormgate, though?
All right, so stormgates are portals that open during a massive solar storm that unleash the infernal host on future Earth.
Okay. And we saw some hints of some. I mean, you know, you guys coming from Blizzard and StarCraft, everyone wants to know about races. You know, tell us about the sides in this RTS game.
Yeah, we're unveiling our first 2 factions today, but there will be more. So the Human Resistance, and we saw an archaeologist from the Human Resistance in that intro cinematic, and then also the Infernal Hosts, who are these demon-like monsters who come from another world.
I think one thing everyone wants to know about, especially your background pedigree of the team, of, you know, where do you want to push the RTS genre? It's something we've all
Oh, it's
loved
RTS,
for
okay.
decades, but, you know, opportunity for a lot of innovation.
I don't know.
I know you're going to show us, I think, some hints of where you're going to go image-wise with the actual
I'm
gameplay.
not really an
being
RTS
Unreal
fan.
Engine, but any sense of what you want to do for the gameplay in this game?
Absolutely. But the first thing I want to say is we are very consciously trying to stay true to what players already love about RTS. Where we're really trying to push the genre and be innovative. First off, approachability. For one thing, we're free to play, but no pay to win, no NFTs, nothing like that. Just to lower that barrier to entry to get players in. But we're also really trying to be a lot more social. So you'll be able to play the campaign cooperatively. We've got 3-player open-ended co-op, and we've even got 3 versus 3.
That's kind of cool,
for
like co-op,
competitive multiplayer. But of course,
single player.
we've also still got 1v1.
I feel like I've never seen an
And
RTS
as a
do
little
that.
surprise, I think we've got some first kind of work in progress images from the game, right?
Yeah, these are still very much still being worked on, but some shots of actual assets that we're building in Unreal Engine 5.
Wow. Well, I
Looks
love
good,
it.
though.
That
Unreal Engine
2023
5
said for the
4
betas,
just
people can sign up now,
look
get
incredible.
ready, and I'm just so thrilled that there is a brand new RTS franchise coming from you guys and your background and what you did, at Blizzard and StarCraft. We're so excited about this team, Frost Giant. Thank you so much for giving us your announcement today on Summer Game Fest.
Thank you so much for having us here. Really grateful.
Awesome. All right, Frost Giant, Stormgate, keep an eye out for it. Now it's time for another indie game announcement that I'm excited to share with you. High Water. Check this one out.
Good morning, High Water Dwellers. High Water Pirate Radio, keeping you in the know with our flow. Alphaville authorities continue to deny false rumors that Alphaville elites are planning to evacuate to Mars. True or not, the one thing we can't deny is that the world ended on a sunny day.
So the thing is, like, I guess it's a single player game, but kind of just like an adventure. Kind of reminds me of that Raft game that Xbox showed off a few years ago. Do you think it's gonna be more like you're sneaking around, or do you think we're gonna be like fighting? It could be like a tactical shooter too.
What a breathtaking trailer. High Water is an adventure strategy game set in a world ravaged by extreme climate change. Now, speaking of the world around us, the conflict in Ukraine is not far from anyone's mind, and it's impacted the development of games, including Replaced from Sad Cat Studios, a Belarusian studio with devs from Belarus and Ukraine. The team had long hoped to reveal a new trailer here today, but were understandably unable to complete it in time. Guys, I just want to say we're thinking of you and all the developers impacted by the conflict, and hope to be able to share your work at a future show. All right, our next game is an official selection of the Tribeca Games Festival. It's American Arcadia, where you play Trevor, whose life is being televised with the viewing population constantly voting you up or down. When
That
you
sounds
become
cool.
unpopular, you need to start running for your life. Check this out.
What? Okay, that sounds cool. I like the setup.
Picture a city where technology and science go hand in hand with fun and entertainment.
That's kind of like got a 60s
My
feel.
grandfather, Elijah Walton, had a dream to build the city of tomorrow.
never mind that.
That dream is now a reality, and that city is Arcadia. A 43 square mile
Like the building has
metropolis
like a 60s
where
feel.
each and every citizen enjoys a life of luxury and comfort. Broadcast live 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on every digital platform. American Arcadia.
What do you think? Are we like one
Subject
person?
on the
Or?
run on camera 4025.
Oh, God.
Interrupt broadcast immediately.
I know that's us. Oh my God.
Listen to me. We can't allow Trevor Hills to escape under any circumstances.
Trevor. Trevor, can you hear me? Be careful and don't make a sound.
Or are we behind the like in the control tower there?
I'm going to get you out of there.
Interesting. That looks cool. That's been like the first kind of unique game we saw. A lot of the last few things were kind of like felt a little too generic, but that looks cool. I
Apparently
really
we've
like
made
that.
it to the beach. Next up is a sequel we've all been anticipating for a long time. There's Trouble in Paradise, and watch out, you don't want to get bitten. After many years of rumors, we finally get an update on this much anticipated sequel.
Is this gonna be Left 4 Dead? Or not Left 4 Dead, Dead Island 3? I feel like it is. It's got that feel, that old trailer that we got years ago. Maybe not. Oh, it's a Goat Simulator. Some wild goats. Goat Simulator 3, okay.
There you have it. That was Goat Simulator.
It actually
3,
looked like Dead
later
Island
this
3. I
year
think it was Dead
to the
Island 3.
Epic Games Store.
And then like that game just,
Now,
I don't know if it
last
kept getting
year,
delayed or
Marvel
if it
and
got
2K
canceled.
announced Marvel's Midnight Suns, a tactical RPG from Firaxis Games, the studio
Oh, it's a
behind
Wolverine game?
XCOM and Civilizations. Heroes from the Avengers and X-Men crossover with supernatural ones like Blade and Ghost Rider for a battle against Lilith, the mother of demons. Today, we've got to look at some new folks set to join the
No, that's
battle.
made by Sucker Punch. I don't think this is the same thing.
This world has no hope under your watch. Surrender your pain to me, and I will make you whole once more.
I thought it was gonna be the Green Goblin.
There, my sweet child. Mother won't hurt.
Is he burning or not burning?
Typical Parker luck. I'm gonna need some backup.
It's a Blade. I think that's Blade. Ghost Rider maybe? I don't know. Doesn't have a motorcycle though. I'm getting like Marvel Ultimate Alliance vibes. Oh no, not the Hawk. I don't like the pre-order in October, but we didn't get gameplay. I don't know what it is. Here you go, maybe they're gonna show some more.
3, 2, 1. That used to always work. Well, it did that one time.
That was
Whoa,
Midnight
we're gonna have
Suns,
Cuphead.
and now we're moving on to the wonderful world of Cuphead, the delicious last course. And can you believe it? We're only a couple weeks away from playing the delicious last course, DLC. You see how they did that for Cuphead. Joining me now is Maya Moldenhauer from Studio MDHR. So first of all, Maya, it's really coming?
It's really coming June 30th on all major platforms. We are thrilled.
Well, I'm so thrilled, too, that I think all the fans can't believe that this is here. And I've been lucky enough to play this actually on my Steam Deck last week, and you guys gave me a copy. I can't. People are not going to be ready for how amazing this looks and the backgrounds and what you guys have done. I feel like you've amped up, obviously, the gameplay.
Yeah, their set
it's
just looks so good.
as we would expect, but the visual
Like how they
look,
have
you guys have
these
taken it even
big
to the next
LED
level, which I didn't think was
panels.
possible.
Yeah, we absolutely did. I couldn't pinpoint one thing that we're proud of in this because we really honed our craft, took everything to the next level from animation, the backgrounds, the music, gameplay design, and of course,
This has been taking a long time. I thought this and Silk Song were like, we thought they were going to come out a long time ago.
DLC, it feels like it's its own game inside of Cuphead in many ways.
It is, definitely.
Yeah, you just get on the island, and there you are off to this new new territory, which is amazing.
Yeah, it's our biggest island yet. Super-sized bosses, lots of secrets to discover. Don't let any rock go unturned.
Yes, and lots of challenge ahead. Well, I know you brought. I know you don't want people to necessarily have too much spoiled about the game, but you brought a little something for people.
A little something, yeah. It's brand new gameplay footage of one of our new bosses, Mortimer Freeze. It takes place in an icy arena and features some of my personal favorite attacks and transformations. We hope everyone enjoys it.
All right, let's check it out. Cuphead, the delicious last course. Thanks, Mile.
Thanks.
All right, let's see it. God, they just nail the aesthetic. If you guys ever watched the Netflix Cuphead show, let me know, because I watched like one episode. I was like, it was all right. I don't know. Obviously, like, it looks just like this, and it looks amazing. But I think it just wasn't what I was looking for. I'm gonna give it another try. They're just so talented. Just this art style. And no one's really replicated it since. Usually you get a lot of like people that try to copy stuff. Man, that looks good. It looks hard. That's the problem with Cuphead for me. It's just like it's so hard. I
Now,
get
if you
so
want even
frustrated.
more Cuphead, and who doesn't, tomorrow we will show you an exclusive look at Season 2 of the Cuphead Show when I co-host Netflix's Geek Week, which will include new show and game announcements. It streams at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. And that's not all. There's more Summer Game Fest all weekend long. Coming up next is the Day of the Devs Indie Showcase with IM8-Bit and Double Fine, then Devolver's Marketing Countdown to Marketing. Tomorrow, after Geek Week, there is the Epic Games Store Showcase at 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern, with news on Rocket League and the Tribeca Games Showcase. And Sunday, don't miss the Xbox and Bethesda Game Showcase with a look at the future of Xbox and Game Pass. Now we have some exciting news for Nintendo Switch and PC fans about Neon White, a game where you play an assassin from hell who slays demons for the chance to ascend to heaven.
Dude, Jeff just keeps on coming, dude. They just keep going. I think, yeah, we've seen this. Was this at the indie show? Indie game show? I can't remember. I know we've seen it once. Looks good.
We're called neons. Sinners plucked from hell to do God's dirty work. But I'm finding it hard to believe we're in heaven.
This looks fun.
Got 10 days here. New day, new mission from Almighty.
You think you can win me over by showering me with gifts? Good thinking.
It's card-based. It's hard to read everything right now. June 16th? What was that soon?
We've shown you lots of games today made by huge teams. Now it's time for a game made by a single father in Poland. Over the past year, he's brought on some help to bring his vision for a fast-paced action game, Midnight Fight Express, to life. Let's take a look.
You know the saying, get knocked down, get up again, that whole spiel. Well, it's time, partner. Time to rise up. Together.
It's like a twin stick shooter.
It's happening. The big guy's actually going through with it.
Why'd that guy look like the fat Joker?
Lives as dollar signs. Had the stink of corruption all over me. You know who put it there? Nah, not him. Me. Well, I ain't wearing it anymore, and neither are you. Tonight, we wash this whole damn city down.
Such a cool game, and I'm happy to announce that a PC demo of this game is going live right now on Steam and will be part of the Steam Next Fest next week. I really want more playable games to get in the hands of you guys at home, and that's one of them. Check it out. All right,
Warframe.
Joining me now is Megan
Warframe's
from Digital
like
Streams to talk all
the
things
gameplay
Warframe.
feels so good in
Megan, how you
Warframe.
doing?
I'm so
But
good.
it's just like I can never like I've tried it like 2 or 3 times, and it was just like not really something I could get into.
We have a great connection. We've also done a lot
But
with
I do
Warframe
people
over
have
the
been playing
years, and I
Warframe
know
for
right
like
now, anyone watching
ever
on
now. I think like since
Twitch
like
for more than 30
2012,
minutes, this show is gonna get a special
2013.
Twitch drop, right?
That's right. I already have seen people getting it, so
Yes.
it's very exciting. She's right there.
And then
loud and
Josh
proud.
Strafe Hayes
Tortilla,
did a
30 minutes for watching.
video
for letting us
on
kinda
it.
take over
And it
your
was just
special
like
events category, but she is there and
you
she's
do have to
for
like
you if
you know pay to like kind of
No,
keep playing.
Warframe, you know, as I said, we've done a lot over the years. You
and
guys have
continue
done
the
incredible
content.
things with the game, and I know you have TennoCon coming up in
But
July.
it's got good
which is
gameplay,
your big
really good
kind of
gameplay.
event of the year to reveal what's
Ninja
next. What
Space
can you tell us?
Samurais.
Well,
You couldn't
I can't
ask for
tell
more.
Too much, but yeah, July 16th, 2022. It's a digital event again this year. Today, actually, we just launched the digital items for it, so you can get some in-game goodies, some really cool cosmetics, some merch, all that really great stuff went live today. But of course, the reason I'm here is to, you know, kind of debut. We have our Tenno Live during TennoCon, which is our big reveal of the night, and we usually do a little bit of a gameplay, a little bit of a demo, and I think a lot of people can suspect what it might be, but I'm here to kind of confirm what it is that Tenno Live is going to show.
And what is that?
Can I say it?
Yes, I think you can.
Okay, you're going to get your first look at the Duviri Paradox.
Finally.
Finally, I know it's been a couple of years, but Duviri Paradox is going to be what Tenno Live is all about, and I'm so happy. The team worked really hard on the teaser you're about to see for it, and I'm just really proud and excited to show it.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for being here on Summer Game Fest. Let's take a look at that right now.
My child, my friend, what was done is done. New dangers, new choices await us now.
Wait, is this still Warframe? It doesn't look like it. Maybe it is.
For now, dream of who we were and of who we have become.
Hey, I mean, if you love Warframe, you get more content. And looks like July 16th, they're going to be watching some more.
Next, it's time for a new look at Honkai Star Rail, an upcoming open-world space RPG. Yeah, a lot of space today from Genshin Impact studio Hoyoverse across mobile and PC. This studio continues to deliver, and this new trailer reveals for the very first time a new and exotic realm players will be able to explore.
This is for Genshin Impact. Definitely not Genshin Impact.
Listen. You are in a daze right now. You don't know who you are, why you're here. None of that matters. In the near future, you will encounter
Anime space always looks good.
You will meet companions who treat you like family and embark on unimaginable adventures. Remember what you feel in this moment. As long as you know in your heart where you're heading, you will arrive at the end of the story. That's the you I like.
Star Rail.
I have wine to soothe the souls of honored guests. Welcome aboard the Cienjo La Fool.
And that's not all from Hoyoverse. Today, I'm excited to introduce you to Zenless Zone Zero, their next major new IP. It's a futuristic urban action game. I have to say, I'm blown away by what I've seen so far. It was announced a couple weeks ago, and it has the detail of Genshin Impact with a fast-paced action style. Here is the world premiere of a brand new look at Zenless's notable characters, armed enemies, and world of danger.
Here we go.
戦闘準備完了。さあ、燃やしましょう。レッツゴー。最終ターゲット排除。
The animations is so really good.
One of my favorite reveals last year was TMNT Shredder's Revenge, which reminds us all of the Turtles arcade games.
Oh, the Ninja Turtles.
Well, it's nearing the end of development, and the team wanted to use SGF as a way to reveal one exciting aspect of the game they've been keeping under wraps until now.
Is it kind of like a callback to like the original, like the arcade style ones? Oh. Yeah, it is. I remember playing this game in like Chuck E. Cheese. This and the Simpson games. And I think my friend like had a Super Nintendo, which was kind of wild because that was like the first time like I played video games without using like quarters and stuff. Playing Ninja Turtles. Oh man, this looks good. I got to like get this game. Hopefully it comes to Switch. If not, it's probably on PC. But yeah, this game looks fun. Shredder's Revenge. Oh, when's it coming out? Is it coming out soon? I think they said it's coming out soon, right? Oh, yeah, June 16th. It's right around the corner. Oh, there's too many games. There's too many games. Oh my god, I got to see my brother wants to get that. I like kind of zoned out throughout the entire like montage just because it was like, I don't know, I just didn't care, I don't think. Was this Tropico? Tropico like 6 or 7? No, Humankind. Cultures of Latin America. Buy now. Oh, okay. Wait, it's the same game?
How far will you push humankind?
Oh, it's kind of like Civilization? Interesting. Oh, it's on Game Pass, so it's probably like out now.
Humankind allows you to shape your civilization by combining a multitude of historical civilizations from the ancient to the modern era. One Piece is celebrating its 25th anniversary this year.
One Piece is
Bandai
insane.
Namco is bringing the mega
I can't imagine just like
franchise back
jumping
to video
into
games
that show
with
because
One Piece
I think it's still going on.
Monkey D. Luffy
It's never going
and
to
his
end.
crew of pirates are off on their next adventure. This trailer reveals the setting, a mysterious island where Luffy and his Straw Hat crew become marooned in this exciting upcoming JRPG.
The Straw Hat Pirates journeying along the Grand Line.
見ろよ、あの島。でけえ塔がいっぱい立ってる。空に伸びてるあの光はなんだ。よし、面白そうだ。行ってみよう。ちょっと待ってるし。変な形の積乱雲がすごい速度で増えてる。こいつはノックアップストリームだ。なんだありゃ。おい、落ちるぞ。任せろ、クードバースト。
What is going on? This looks good. At least the cutscene does. We'll see what the gameplay looks like. But I'm interested in JRPGs.
And hidden mysteries. Unravel the adventure that awaits. In an odyssey beyond imagination. One Piece Odyssey.
What's your solo gameplay? Because it's coming out in the next 6 months.
This August, Soul Hackers 2 from Atlas launches, and we've got your first listen to the English voice cast with this quick new look.
Ringo.
This is a long show. We've been live for like an hour and a half now.
Take my hand. You get one more chance to make things right. So that's our mission then. Save the world.
With so many new
Soul
games
Hackers.
featured across SGF events, you
Coming
might
out
be
in August, I
wondering
think
how
he
to
said.
plan for your summer gaming dreams. NerdWallet can help you find the smartest credit card to reward your gaming purchases at nerdwallet.com.
The Epic Mega Sale is going on right now. Save up to 75% off top PC titles with an additional 25% off eligible products. And it wouldn't
Now I've
be
been
the
looking
Mega
either
Sale
with
without the
this
free
Epic
Games
Games
Vault
Mega Sale. I've been looking
featuring
either
Man-Eater.
Rogue
Be sure to
Legacy
claim
2
your copy before the sale ends on June 16th.
or Evil Dead. It's kind of
Tune
one of the
into the
two.
Epic Games Store Twitch channel for our summer showcase on June
But I don't know
10th
which one
at
I
2
want to
p.m.
buy
Eastern,
yet. Because
11 a.m. Pacific.
it's
We're
a good
taking a look
discount
at
because
new announcements
Rogue,
and updates from
Rogue
PC
Legacy
titles
2 is
heading to
already
the
on
store
sale.
this
And you
year
get the
and
25% coupon. But Evil Dead looks like fun. Could be a fun time just playing an asymmetric game.
You nuts?
What is this? Samsung Gaming Hub? Although I've tried, there's a Amazon one that they, that if you're an Amazon Prime member, you can use it. It's on my Fire Stick. And it was, I tried to play Devil May Cry 5 on there. And it was absolute trash with the latency. It was almost impossible to play. It was impossible to play. Because there's just so much lag. But I haven't tried Xbox's streaming, which seems like it would be like, everyone says it's pretty good. I know GeForce is pretty good too. Stadia is kind of dead. I haven't heard anyone talk about that in forever. Oh, what do we get here? Oh, okay. It's gonna be strikers.
You're gonna get hit with the unexpected.
I thought we were gonna get something crazy. Like they're just like, oh, we're gonna just like, you know, let loose a new Mario game.
So prepare to do whatever.
But I can't wait. Strikers comes out tomorrow. Can't wait. Gonna be playing that. Putting out some content for that game too.
Only on Nintendo Switch. Game rated everyone 10 and up.
Comes out tomorrow. Excited.
Hi, my name is Carl and I'm a developer on Metal Hellsinger. You know how in some games where the music's really good, you feel compelled to move and shoot to the beat? But what if you had to? In Metal, the better you are at slaying to the beat, the more intense everything gets. And
We
have
played
vocal performances
Soundfall
from
that was
legendary
to the
artists
beat, and it was like,
Tankian from
it was
System of a Down.
good. I think
So
it would be better if I
headlining
played it on
isn't
another
mandatory,
console.
we do
But on the Switch, it
recommend
just fell a little
Our
rough
demo
on
is
like
live
at
now on
30
Steam,
FPS.
Xbox and PlayStation platforms, so go check it out and slay to the beat.
interesting. It was, I don't know, Soundfall was like interesting. It was good. It was just like a really good foundation. It was fun. It was just like, you know, it just lacked, I think, variety. It's kind of got like Doom and Soundfall vibes. And it's like, you know, or I guess Soundfall mechanics and Doom vibes. I don't know. I'm not really... I can't get into Doom. I tried playing both the new Dooms that came out in the last, you know, 5 years. And I don't know. I don't even finish the games. I was just like... just wasn't grabbing me. So I'll probably pass on this game too because it looks too much like Doom. It literally is Doom. They just had like the flashing lights. It looked like for like a melee combo. Hope that wasn't too loud on stream.
That one was Metal Hellsinger, coming later this year from Funcom, a rhythm shooter with metal music. And right now, as I mentioned, a demo has launched on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation for you to play for free. Next up, a new game launches tomorrow, The Quarry from Supermassive Games. This spiritual successor to Until Dawn stars David Arquette and an all-star cast. It's getting great reviews, and this is one of those...
I saw Kind of Funny reviewed this game, and they gave it good remarks, so... It's a horror game, so I'm not into it, but I know I heard Until Dawn was great. I think it's the same people, yeah, so... It's probably a good game.
Family is the most important thing in the world. But if your whole family, you know, like every last one of them decided to jump down the bottom of a well and they're all just hanging on the end of a rope, how can one person be expected to pull them all back out? You can't. So you pull on that rope and you're just going to fall right down to the bottom of the well with the rest of them. And what's the point of that?
What? There is a lot more to this than you realize.
Like what?
Kidnapping, murder, cover-ups. I think the whole Hackett family is in on it.
You have no idea what's going on here. Not a goddamn clue. All right, let's do this.
Who should I call? 911.
This looks like a good game for me to just like watch someone play.
911.
Kind of funny we'll play it.
We gotta get out. I'm gonna enjoy watching you die.
How many bad guys are in this? I remember Until Dawn only had like one dude.
It's a creature feature. It's really happening, and you're all in it.
This is gonna get a little messy.
It's got like Cabin in the Wood vibes, then.
Them's the rules, you noob.
Back at the Game Awards, we were proud to reveal Nightingale, a shared world
I think Nightingale is like something
from Inflection Games up in
I remember.
Canada.
I remember
Now
the
it's time
name.
to give you
I don't know
brand new look and
what it was
deeper
about.
look at the game, including its innovative realm card system that lets you impact things like the weather pattern, resources, and challenges in this procedural realms. Here is your exclusive new look.
You're alone in the realms, I'm afraid. The portals are a mess. Not even sure if Nightingale made it. Given how fragile you humans are,
Was it the last survival game I played was like hey Valheim. That was fun with a lot of friends.
Should be your priority. If the portal arch is inactive, you'll need to make realm cards from rare resources. Once you have realm cards, you can activate the portal. Beware.
Interesting.
Foul things lurk in the interrealmic void.
I think the problem with like most survival games is they're just never finished.
With your axe pick.
They're in early access forever. and they're kind of just like, you know, they get worked on, but they're usually kind of janky too. Don't really run that well. But if this is like a full release game, it could be interesting because it looks fun. It just looks good, you know. But if it's early access, there's no chance I would try this game. And obviously it has to be co-op.
Shadows have offended. Think but this.
But the magic's like a nice touch.
And all is mended.
Wish list. Sign up at play90.com. Yeah, I don't know. Just survival games and early access, they just go hand in hand and they always disappoint. At least for me. And they stay in early access for like 5 years.
Are marching in on August 23rd with the reboot of Saints Row that we revealed last year at Gamescom. And today, we're happy to announce the launch of the Boss Factory demo across PC and console,
Saints Row,
which lets you
making a
design and
comeback.
set up your character. And since it's Saints Row, you guys are going to have a lot of fun with this.
When are we gonna get GTA 6? Go on, Jeff.
Guys.
Is this gonna be a remake or is this a brand new game?
So what do we build next?
Me.
Because I know they remade Saints Row 3, right? Just hanging dong.
We are so good
at this.
Is this the game or is it just like a creator tool?
Seriously, this is perfect. Dinner and a show, baby.
You a vampire? I don't know, like, just being a creator tool isn't enough for me to buy Saints Row. But it looks like it's like an add-on to whichever one the last one came out. I don't know what it is. Self-made Saints Row. I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Next, we've got an exclusive first look at extended gameplay of Warhammer 40k Darktide, Fat Shark's follow-up to the critically acclaimed Vermintide series. Darktide promises intense 4-player co-op action and terrifying enemy hordes to team up against. And it's out on September 13th for PC, on Steam, and exclusively on console on Xbox.
Manufacturer HL1736 is heading towards a power systems failure thanks to a bit of heretic sabotage. So you're going to restore the coolant and hopefully save the day. Get in, access the operations array, and use the cryonic rods to flush the system. Preferably before something explodes. Head on through the ventilation tunnels and look for an access point.
This way! Move it!
Set your data interrogators. If all goes well, we can unlock the system, prime base of the Matrix Bar and put those cryonic rods to work. What are you waiting for? Get it in place.
Is this like a zombie hordes game, or is it like it's like a story shooter? Or like a co-op thing? I never played any Warhammer games.
Bloober Team is known for psychological horror games like Blair Witch and The Medium. Today, they are ready to reveal their latest creation made completely in Unreal Engine 5 for a visceral horror experience. It's a return to the world of Layers of Fears. Get a dose of this.
Dude, they just keep coming. On a world premiere. Dude, E3's dead. E3 is dead. It's never coming back. Another horror game.
They say it's a tale of sadness and guilt of an artist trapped in a place beyond redemption. It's a lie. This is a story of my fear, pain, and hatred, of the horror of my loneliness. And it is mine to tell.
Now I see it. All this misery, all this suffering. There was no other way.
Shouldn't have. You really shouldn't have.
An empty shell cannot live forever. It cannot live at all.
I was trapped in this house, bound by this body. Now, I break free.
Yeah, that's just not something I'm gonna be playing.
This October, Gotham
Oh,
Knights
Gotham
arrives.
Knights.
Batman
Oh, I forgot
is
it's
dead.
coming out this
It's up to
year.
the Batman family, Batgirl, Nightwing, Red Hood, and Robin.
I think they
to protect
dropped,
Gotham. To give us an
the
exclusive
previous
new
gen,
look,
I think.
let's head to Montreal.
It was
to hear
going to
from
be on
executive
previous gen,
producer
then they dropped it.
Fleur Marty.
I think it's only on PS5 and Xbox Series X and S.
Hello and warm welcome from WB Games Montreal. I'm Fleur Marty. I'm the executive producer on Gotham Knights. Today, we are thrilled to share more with you on one of our beloved knights, Nightwing. This showcase is the first in our character series, and we're really looking forward to share more with you as we continue working towards our launch on October 25th. So I hope you enjoy the show and stay tuned.
I had nothing.
Nightwing. Nightwing looks good.
My home.
And I forget which Robin that is.
My family. Gotham gave me everything.
Is it Grayson?
It
Grayson Allen?
deserves to feel safe.
I always forget which one dies.
No matter how hard we try, there's always more to do. And now, it's up to me.
I know this is gonna be more of a co-op game.
Got time for a dance, Nightwing?
this made by Rocksteady?
I got this, Bruce.
No Batman. Is that Red Hood? Oh, I forgot to pause it.
That was Gotham Knights, and now we welcome, oh, look who it is. Neil Druckmann from Naughty Dog, co-president of Naughty Dog.
Oh, Naughty
Great to
Dog's
have you
here.
with
What are we
us,
going to see
Neil.
from Naughty
It's been
Dog?
an
Oh, it's been a
eventful day
while.
on the internet for
Are they going
Naughty
to
Dog
show
fans,
Last of Us 2
and,
remake? Or like remaster? Or is it going to be a brand new game? Maybe another Uncharted game?
Well, the good news is there's some
Oh, now I got hype.
that we
Now I
have
got
lots to
hype.
share with people about all things at Naughty Dog. But first of all, it is it's a big month actually for Last of Us fans because Last of Us 1 and 2 both launched in June, and it's nearing its 2-year anniversary for Last of Us Part 2, which is hard to believe.
Yeah, it's crazy. 9 years for Last of Us 1, 2 years for Last of Us Part 2, and we still hear from fans. They're still sending us letters and art, and these characters in this journey and this world mean so much to them.
They're going to do like some crazy remake for
It's
both
just been
games.
kind of amazing. Like Last of Us Part 2 early this year passed a pretty big milestone. It sold over 10 million units. And that kind of support, that kind of success, we're so grateful to our fans. It has allowed us to grow as a studio, and now we can take on multiple projects, more than we've ever had at the same time.
Multiple projects. Okay, very interesting. So what can Last of Us fans expect in the future from you?
Thank you for asking, Jeff. Yes. So one of the things we've mentioned a while back is
They're not gonna
multiplayer
kind of
mode
like tease
has
Last of Us
evolved
3,
in
are they?
Team's ambition. They really wanted to do something beyond what we've ever done before at Naughty Dog, and we felt the way to do it justice is to make it a standalone title. And they've been working on it for the past 2 years. Ambition has grown, and we're not quite ready to fully unveil it, but we're ready to lift the curtain a little bit and just give you like an update of where we're at.
Okay, well, what can you tell us about this new standalone multiplayer game?
Yeah, so we have a concept art that we want to show.
That's disappointing. That's
but what I can tell you,
that's more disappointing than one. Although Last of Us 1's multiplayer
it's as big as any of our
was good. Are they doing a battle royale? Battle royale Last of Us game?
The way we're telling that story is
but Last of Us 1, yeah, that multiplayer game was actually like it was fun, and it like connected with your Facebook, which was kind of weird.
Part of the United
But
it's
like a city somewhat familiar.
yeah, this was.
To some people.
I'm sure our fans
Interesting. I don't think they're going to show us anything since he said it's pretty early on. They're just going to show us
it's really cool. And it's
cover
being
art.
headed by Vinith Agarwal, Anthony Newman, and Joe Padnatti, all veterans of Uncharted and Last of Us. And you're going to see a lot more of this game come next year.
Next year. So wait till next year to hear more about that one. Okay, well, very exciting that this has evolved. And I mean, that concept art looks incredible. I can't wait to see Naughty Dog storytelling fused with multiplayer live game.
It's something special. We can't wait to show it either.
Okay, well, that's
I'm
not
surprised
all.
they came out
we
to
also
this.
have something that I
don't think they needed to do that
because
they didn't show us anything.
Calgary, they're filming the
Except,
Last of Us show for HBO, right?
Which looks good, you know.
Yeah,
but,
so for the
that's
past
why they're
year,
here. HBO.
We've teamed up with Craig Mazin of Chernobyl fame and HBO to adapt The Last of Us into a TV show. They've been filming, and it's pretty incredible. The stuff
Is it coming out this year?
We're looking at
HBO.
We can't
Can you
help
get it
but
this
feel
year?
emotional because not only is it so good and the quality is so high, it's so authentic to what we've made in the game.
And cool.
Getting
chills.
I couldn't be proud of, like, again, Craig and that whole crew and everybody that's up there. And their last day of filming is tomorrow. So
the entire series, last day of filming is tomorrow.
Last day of filming is
wow.
tomorrow. Right now.
So probably not getting until next year.
So it's pretty close. It's closer than you might think.
And you actually got to direct one of the episodes?
Yes, I think that really speaks to the kind of collaboration and trust that exists between Naughty Dog and HBO. They invited me to direct one of the episodes. I think we have an image from the episode I actually directed.
Ooh, okay. So we could first look. Let's
Oh, you're not going to give us a trailer? God, Neil, you got to give us something here, man. This is Summer Game Fest. You got to show us something.
And I really have to talk
I remember
about
that girl is from
Bella Ramsey
Game of Thrones.
Not only
She was like a
directing
little
them,
lord
seeing them do
lady.
all the other episodes,
Really
they've
kind
thrown
of
themselves at
had a lot of
these
attitude.
roles, for a whole year.
And gets crushed by
Watching the
a
nuance
troll.
they bring to these characters, their relationship on and off camera, I couldn't help but think about Troy Baker and Ashley Johnson. It felt so similar to the chemistry those two actors had when we made the game. And it really feels like this is going to be something special. And I will say this will be the most authentic video game adaptation yet.
Well, I mean, that first image that they put out, it feels like the video game. Everything that I've seen, both public and other stuff, makes it feel sort of super.
That wasn't
legit
Pedro
and that's
Pascal.
awesome to see,
Was it Pedro
Joel
Pascal
from
or
the front side
Pasquez?
now for the first time.
It kind of
So
looks
see
like him,
more
but
of
it's so
that,
dark I
next
can't
year.
tell.
That's coming as well, right?
I don't
Seriously?
think so though.
You'll hear about it very soon. That's
Okay.
all I'll say right now.
All right. Well, Last of Us HBO, very, very exciting. And I hear you actually have a couple actors from the show who are going to join us
We
here.
happen to have a couple actors here that are part of the show. We should bring them up.
Okay, come on up.
Are they gonna show like the original game or the actors from HBO? Ah, it's Ashley and Troy.
Surprise!
Troy's back again. Hello,
I know.
Ashley. Good to see you.
Ashley's in Vox Machina. She sounds exactly like Ellie. It's weird.
From the game, right?
It's because you're like, oh, that's Ellie, but it's not Ellie. That's a great show. It's on Amazon Prime Video. Amazon Prime Video. It's a great show. Vox Machina. You should check it out. It's like a cartoon style show.
We felt like it was so important.
It's really
to
good.
become part of the show.
With like
It
a
wasn't-
fantasy setting.
It has to be more than just like kind of like a wink to the camera and like a cameo.
Okay.
These are real roles that we're keeping under wraps for now. But man, I'm bummed that I couldn't be there with you guys when you filmed your stuff.
There's been so much
It's
stuff I feel like
so good
on the internet. There's so much like talk about what's being filmed, and I think that's you guys have kept a complete secret that you. So you were up there and you filmed your roles by now, obviously.
Well, keeping secrets with this franchise is kind of old.
Oh, they're going to be in
hat.
the
Like,
HBO show.
for today.
Yeah. Except for the date. It was one of the hardest things for us to do is to not let people know that because we're so proud of it and the work that we did. We worked hard. The crew. I have to say, when I walked out on set, to be met with literally every person that I met on that crew is such a fan of this game, and they all knew what it was that they were working on and committed to working on this project because of their fan and their love for the game was one of the greatest. It was like I was coming home to friends.
Yeah, I the attention to detail, the crew was amazing. Bella and Pedro are
What is Pedro?
Okay. They're so perfect, and we've been trying to sort of describe that feeling of sort of seeing them in person. It's like the characters coming to life, but it's so much more than that. I feel like I can't fully explain it, but I am so excited to be a part of it, and just I can't wait to see it. I think it is going to be so good. I love the story. I love just being a part of.
I'm so excited.
Oh,
about
yeah,
the fact that you guys are gonna be in it.
they're hyping it out too much for me. I don't want to be disappointed. But HBO usually does pretty good.
Are these characters we know from the game that they're playing? New characters? Can you tell us anything?
Yes.
I can tell you.
So sneaky. All right. Well, we're so excited.
Maybe it's already on Twitter by now.
Hey. All right. Well, let's talk about what was on Twitter earlier today. Lots of talk about the idea, or really what's happening is it looks like you guys are remaking the original game, and this is like a ground-up remake. Is that right?
That's right. We wanted to give people the definitive
okay.
version of the first
They're
game.
gonna remake
that wasn't
the first
encumbered
game.
by any technology. Wanted to find a way to get even closer to our original vision, and we're able to do it on the PS5.
I've recently
and PC.
played
Instead of talking
the
about it,
first
let's
one,
look at it.
probably.
All right, let's take
I
a
guess
look
not
at
recently. It was probably right
Last
before
of Us
Last of Us 2
Part
came out.
1.
Still holds up. Still was great. Still love Last of Us 2 also. That's great too. Oh, this looks good.
So why'd you leave?
Oh my god, it looks good.
I've been on quite the adventure.
Wish I could find a PS5.
I reckon it's got something to do with that girl.
How good is Joel gonna look?
It's got everything to do with that little girl.
Oh, Ellie looks good. Joel looks great.
You know,
you know I'm gonna buy this.
The outside.
So is that everything you hoped for?
Joel looks
Can't be any
great.
worse.
All like the dirt, his beard.
Can it?
Once upon a time, I had somebody that I
Oh,
cared
they're redoing
about.
the DLC too.
In this world, that's good for one thing.
Which I never finished, by the way. I
Get you
think I got like through most of it.
I can take care of myself.
How many close calls have we had?
I get into trouble down there. You make every shot count.
I got this.
Hope you know how to use that thing.
I've had some practice.
Oh, it's coming to PC.
Truly one of my favorite games of the past decade, guys.
I don't need to get a PS5.
Yeah, we hadn't seen that yet.
Yeah, you're watching it in real time.
Yeah.
It's because you did these. I mean, these performances you did a decade ago.
Yeah.
You didn't go back in. I mean, you used the original performances.
Yeah,
right?
actually, we came up with a process where we could take the original animation that we did for the faces and kind of like retarget it on these new rigs that have a lot more fidelity. And then the animators went back and
looks
studied
side by sides here, just how much it has changed.
crazy
You went
different,
and you redid
man.
the models and rebuilt everything.
That looks
Everything
good.
was
I didn't really
rebuilt from the
recognize it.
ground up.
I was like, oh, it
Same
looks
art
good. But
director,
like side by
re-art
side, it
directed
looks
the whole thing from
completely
the ground
different.
up. But the great
man.
thing about these faces is that they're closer to the original performance. All the animators went and studied those
That
videos
looks
and got it closer to what you
good.
did on set than we could have achieved before. And that's just like one of the things.
I don't know.
we talk
I don't
about
know.
This brand new
I'm gonna
AI,
get it. I'm
all
gonna
the
get it
combat
probably, you know.
is redone.
Is Last of Us 2 on PC
the
yet?
fidelity of everything, 60 frames per second, all the stuff you're getting on the PS5. Again, we wanted to give, knowing because of the show, because they're all new players for PS5 and PC, we wanted them to have the definitive version of The Last of Us.
Amazing.
If they're putting this one on, they have to
What
put
was the
Last of Us
last
2
time you
on it.
guys Played the game.
I actually played it again just to refresh my memory before working on the show.
I was just a glutton for punishment, and I went straight from playing
never
part
played it.
1 straight into part 2. And so the last time that I played, literally,
I
within
couldn't
2
find
years
anything
ago, since
online.
we're celebrating the anniversary of part 2 coming out. So I mean, it looks like I'm definitely going to be.
But if
up
they're
for
putting it
it
on
again.
PC, they have to put Last of Us
to go
2
back
on
and
PC
watch
too.
that. You guys did such an amazing job on that original game, and
It's really, when you play it, when you see it in motion, it's really night and day from what it used to be.
I imagine that think of the Last of Us 2 combat, but kind of that back in the Last of Us 1.
Well, it's the whole, like, all the new animation system, the new AI system, everything we've learned on, like, on
It's gonna be
Tribe 4,
good.
Last of Us 2, we applied to
I'm gonna have
this,
to get it.
again, to give that definitive version. Just to give a quick shout out, this project is headed up by Matthew Gallant and Shauna Skye.
Okay.
And you'll hear a lot more about it and see a lot more about it over the coming weeks leading up to the release September 2nd on PS5.
All right.
Ooh,
Shortly thereafter on PC.
We will look forward to that.
Okay,
You,
so
Neil, you've talked a
September
lot
for
about
PS5.
games directed by other
Probably a few
people,
more
but
months
what are you
after for
directing? You
PC,
still making
unfortunately.
games?
Still making
They say
games.
soon after, but
I
you know,
haven't
it
given
always
up
takes
my
time.
day job. It's a little early to talk about it. Maybe if someone in PlayStation wants to leak it, then we can talk about it now. Otherwise, we'll save it.
But you do have a new project.
Do have a new project, but we'll save it for another Summer Game Fest.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, well, we'll see. We'll try and save it. All right.
Okay, I'm kind of glad Neil came in. At first, I was like, Neil, what are you doing
Summer
here?
Game Fest, and I
Now
am
I'm
so
like,
excited that The Last
getting
of
the
Us is
show.
returning, as you said, in
That's
September.
done filming.
Thanks,
You know,
Jeff.
we got a remake. That's a highlight. This is a
well,
highlight
that
for
is
me.
gonna do it. Thanks to
Oh, that's
Naughty
good how
Dog
he's
and
gonna end the
PlayStation
show.
for a
Okay.
very special,
Okay, Jeff.
look at The Last.
Hey, if you like this video, hit the like button and subscribe if you want more news and reviews on Nintendo. And I go live on this channel every single Wednesday, and I would love to talk about Nintendo with you guys. Overall, I thought the Summer Game Fest was pretty good, and I think one of the biggest notables was Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. You know, I played that game so much back in high school, and now they're kind of bringing it back now. They're saying it's a remake. I don't know if they're gonna like reimagine the campaign or if it's gonna be pretty much one-to-one. We'll find out when that game comes out on October 28th, and it's something that I'm really like interested in. You know, Call of Duty hasn't had the Modern Warfare aspect in a little while, and you know, they just had Vanguard, but you know, World War II is not my thing. And I was just kind of looking for a traditional Call of Duty multiplayer because I'm not a fan of Warzone. This game really spoke to me, and I can't wait for October 28th to come by. There were a few horror games that they showed. I think the biggest ones was Until Quarry, which is, I think, the same makers from Until Dawn. So it's kind of like that adventure, camp counselor horror game, and probably had some comedy moments too to it. So that seemed interesting, although I don't like horror games. Then there's the Calypso Protocol, which is from the same devs that made Dead Space. So you know that's gonna be scary. And we know that EA is making a Dead Space remake. So this is gonna be a battle between both the devs. What's gonna be better, the EA remake, or is it gonna be this new IP, Calypso Protocol? It looks scary. It's got some really gory death scenes, and not a game that I'm interested in, but I'm sure people are just thrilled for it. And then, you know, we have the Nintendo Switch. That's us, right? That's our channel. And we didn't really get much from them. You know, we got Splatoon 3, we got Xenoblade 3, we got Mario Striker showing off, but, you know, we've seen all that stuff, and they didn't show anything new. You know, we got neon white, which we think that we saw in the indie showcase. So, you know, it looks fast paced. It's this weird card game. I think it's coming out June 16th. So it's gonna be an interesting game. I thought it looked pretty cool, but hopefully this June Direct that we've been kind of hinting about for the last few days, and that's supposed to come next week, hopefully we see some new things. Maybe we see Mario Rabbids Sparks of Hope, because I love the first game, can't wait for the sequel. And I think that's kind of like one of the biggest games for this year for them since they pushed Zelda back. So hopefully we'll see something great next week from Nintendo. And something I was really excited about was Teenage Ninja Mutant Turtles Shredder's Revenge. And man, this game just takes me back. It takes me back to like Chuck E. Cheese days. They had the big arcade. It was either you played Simpsons or the Mutant Ninja Turtles, and it just like has a great look to it, you know, a great retro look. And one of my friends that had a Super Nintendo had this game, and it was just mind-blowing. I didn't have to use quarters or tokens to play the video game. I thought that was so cool. So I'm really excited for this. This is, again, another one for June 16th. June 16th is stacked. So I'm excited. I'm probably gonna try to get it. Maybe play with my brother. We'll try to play it on stream sometime. And, you know, I'm really excited for Shredder's Revenge. Gotham Knights looks pretty good. Some co-op, you know, Gotham game that we're gonna be not having Batman. We saw Batman's Dead. We got Nightwing. Looked like Red Hood was there. A few others. I think Batgirl. And it's gonna be co-op. We know it's made by WB Montreal. I think it's gonna be fun. I think it looks good. Can't wait to check it out when it comes out later this year. Let's talk about the finale of the show. Last of Us, just in general, the brand Last of Us. Because Neil Druckmann came on there, said that there was some multiplayer game that they couldn't show for a year. They just had some art that was showing up. And I was like, why are you here? Why are you here, Neil Druckmann? They threw a bombshell and was like, hey, we are bringing Last of Us the TV show. And its last day of shooting is tomorrow. That was big. Right? That's huge news. Now we know it takes forever for these companies to edit their TV shows, so I'm not expecting to see it until next year. But that's big news. You know, I'm excited to see this Last of Us TV show. Then we get Last of Us Remake. You know, I love the first Last of Us game, love the second Last of Us game, and you know what? I can't wait to see Last of Us Remake, you know, in all of its glory, because they showed the comparisons and it looks really good. You know, when it was showing the trailer, I was like, oh, okay, yeah, it looks pretty good. Right? But then when they showed it, the comparisons of what the PS4 remaster looked like to what it looks like for the new remake, like it was just, I was blown away. And you know, if you're just like, man, I don't have a PS5, I still can't find one. I'm in the same boat, still can't find a PS5. It's coming out on PC. Unfortunately, it's gonna be later. I think it's coming out September 5th for the PS5, but we're gonna get it, he's just said later. Who knows what that means? It could be 2023 by the time we get on PC. But hopefully that means, I mean, they had to put Last of Us 2 on PC too then, if you're gonna put the remake on PC. So hopefully we'll be able to play Last of Us on the PC, both games. We'll pray for it. And you know what? I think overall, the Summer Games Fest was fun. A little slow in the middle. Kind of hard to make a big game show about every game and not have some slow parts. But overall, it was fun. Can't wait for next year. Can't wait for their Video Game Awards coming in December. And I think, you know, it was a good year. This event has been absolutely crazy, and if you missed my Digital Devolver event or my Sonic Central event reaction, check them out right here. And as always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.